Perfume.
Peppa and George are visiting Granny and Grandpa's house. Peppa is watching Granny Pig at her dressing table.
You smell nice, Granny.
Thank you, Peppa. It's my Perfume de Lavender.
It smells like your garden.
That's because perfume is made of flowers.
Granny, I've got a very good idea.
Really?
Yes. First, I need some water.
Here's your water.
Right. Now I'm going to put flowers in it and make perfume.
That's nice, dear. But only pick flowers from the grass, not from the flower bed. OK?
OK. Hello, flowers. Who wants to be in my perfume? I'm going to put you in my beaker of water. Hello, butterfly. I'm making perfume. It's going to be the prettiest, smelliest perfume ever. Lovely!
Here is George.
Stand back, George. I'm making perfume. Do you want to watch? First, I pick a smelly flower. Very flowery. Then I put it in my beaker. No, George. You can't put grass in my perfume. It needs the smell of flowers. Smell! Yuck!
George does not like smelly flowers. Grandpa Pig is in his herb garden.
Grandpa! Smell this!
Pooey! It smells like pond water.
It's my special perfume. I made it with flowers from the garden.
Oh, yes. It's the most beautiful perfume in the world.
Yes.
Do you like it, George?
No. George doesn't like the smell of flowers.
Take this bucket, George. You can make perfume out of something else. I have got lots of lovely smelly things in my herb garden. This is rosemary. I like to use it in my cooking.
It smells interesting.
This is mint.
Ooh, that smells very minty. Yeah.
And this is lavender.
Ooh, that smells like Granny Pig's perfume.
Wow! That's a strong smell of lavender. Ah, Granny Pig, you smell nice.
Thank you, Grandpa Pig.
Granny, smell this.
What is it?
It's my perfume.
Oh, yes. It's lovely. Has George made some perfume too?
No, Granny. He doesn't like the smell of anything.
There must be something you like the smell of.
George has found a muddy puddle.
Ah, George, what have you got there?
Have you made some perfume? Actually, that smells quite nice.
It smells lovely.
I say, that is delightful. What did you put in it, George?
George's perfume is made out of muddy puddles.
Perfume de Muddy Puddle.
Whee! Granny Pig, you smell even nicer than you did before.
Yes, you should use Perfume de Muddy Puddle more often.
Horsey Twinkle Toes.
Peppa and George are playing in their bedroom.
Dinosaur. George, you must stay on your side of the bedroom. That's your side, and this is my side. Do not cross the invisible line. Post!
Hello, Mr. Zebra.
Hello, Daddy Pig. I've got some letters for you.
Is there anything for me and George?
I'm afraid not. They're all for Mummy and me.
Oh.
There's a parcel as well.
Probably that box of reinforced concrete I ordered.
Look at all the stamps on it.
That's because it's from a long way away. Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Oh, the label says it is for Peppa and George.
Yippee! Look, Mummy, a parcel for George and me.
Ooh.
There's a letter too. Dear Peppa and George, here is a present for you to share. Love from your Auntie Dotty.
Auntie Dotty lives far away in another country.
Ooh, what is the present?
It's got wheels.
Car.
It's not a car, George. It's got legs. It's a table.
It's got a tail.
Oh, tables don't have tails.
There's a handle as well.
What can it be?
There's something else in the box. It's a toy horse. I shall call it Twinkle Toes. Horsey, Twinkle Toes. Horsey, Twinkle Toes. Horsey.
Remember, children, Aunt Dotty sent the present for both of you.
You'll have to share. Sharing can be fun.
Can I play with Twinkle Toes first?
Let George have the first turn. He's the youngest.
Horsey! Horsey!
George likes playing with Horsey.
George, it is called Twinkle Toes, not Horsey.
Now it's Peppa's turn.
I am Princess Peppa with my magic horse, Twinkle Toes.
Peppa likes playing with Twinkle Toes.
Whoops!
Perhaps you should play with the toy horse outside.
Yes, Mummy.
It's a bit steep here. Maybe you should play at the bottom of the hill. And the quickest way down the hill is to ride down.
Are you sure, Daddy? Don't crash like you always do.
Ho, ho! I know what I'm doing, Peppa. I'm a grown-up. Yee-haw!
How are you going to stop, Daddy?
I don't know. Where are the brakes?
Clever, Daddy. You use the duck pond to stop.
What was that big splash?
What big splash?
Daddy Pig, did you know you've got a duck on your head?
Oh, yes. Well, I did fall in the pond.
Horsey! Horsey!
George wants to ride on the toy horse.
Go! Go! Oh.
George cannot make the horse go.
If only there was someone big and strong to push George along.
I'm big and strong. I can push George.
What a good idea, Peppa.
Horsey, Horsey! George! She's called Twinkle Toes. Horsey! Twinkle Toes. Horsey! I know. Because the present is for both of us, we'll call her Horsey Twinkle Toes.
Peppa and George love playing together with Horsey Twinkle Toes.
Mr. Fox's shop.
Mummy and Daddy Pig are wrapping up a present.
Ooh, a present. Is it for me or George?
No, Peppa, it's not for you or George.
Oh, is it a toy?
No, it's a glass vase.
That's a bit of a boring present.
Ho, ho! It's a present for grown-ups.
We've bought this for Granny and Grandpa Pig. It's their wedding anniversary.
Can me and George buy them a present too?
That's very sweet of you, Peppa. But presents can cost a lot of money.
We've got money in our piggy bank.
Peppa and George have 1 penny and 2 buttons to spend.
OK, let's go shopping.
This is Mr. Fox's shop.
Hello there. Can I help you?
It's Granny and Grandpa Pig's wedding anniversary.
They're both very old. I need a present.
My shop has everything. I'm sure you'll find something you like.
A big teddy. I love it. This can be the present.
Peppa, the present is not for you. It's for Granny and Grandpa.
Oh, yes. Oh, look. Funny teeth.
They're wind-up joke teeth. Very popular.
Can they be the present for Granny and Grandpa?
I think Granny and Grandpa have all the teeth they need, Peppa.
Do your Granny and Grandpa like gardening and digging?
Yes.
Then why not get them a bucket and spade each? Buy one, get one free.
They've already got spades and buckets and forks and everything.
Oh dear,
I know. Grandpa likes sailing his boat.
say no more. I have everything a sailor could ever wish for.
Do you have pirate's treasure?
Everything except pirate's treasure.
Oh.
Do Granny and Grandpa like antiques?
What does antique mean?
Antique means old and rare.
Usually, yes. But my antiques are brand new. That chair comes in a set of 12. Nice, isn't it?
Is it made of oak?
Yes, it's made of plastic oak.
Is it comfortable?
You mustn't sit on it. Antique chairs are not for sitting on.
So, what do you do with them?
You look at them.
That's not much fun, even for a grown-up.
Buying a present for Granny and Grandpa is hard work. I don't understand. My shop sells everything. There must be something you like.
There is. I like this teddy. And I think Granny and Grandpa would like it too.
Oh, let's buy the teddy then.
A very good choice. Who's going to pay? 1 penny and 2 buttons. Here's your change. 1 button.
Thank you, Mr. Fox.
Peppa and her family have come to give Granny and Grandpa Pig their presents.
Granny Pig! Grandpa Pig!
Hello, my little ones.
Happy anniversary.
Oh, another glass vase.
It's a grown-up present. That's why it's a bit boring.
It's lovely. We'll put it with our other glass vases.
George and me bought you a present too. I hope you like it.
A teddy bear for Grandpa and me.
Thank you, Peppa and George.
He's very good at cuddling.
Does he have a name?
He's called Eddie the Teddy.
And what does Eddie like to eat?
Chocolate and broccoli.
That's the best present we've ever had.
Oh, but if Eddie is going to live here, he'll need children to play with.
We can play with him, Granny.
And every time you visit us, he'll be here for you to play with.
Oh, goody. Garden games.
It is a lovely sunny day. Peppa and George are in the garden.
Daddy, we're a bit bored.
But there's lots to do in the garden.
Like what?
Sit in a garden chair, read the paper and watch the grass grow.
But those are things for a daddy to do. Hello. Hello, Susie. What are you doing? Nothing. We're bored. Me too. That's why I came to your house.
I've got an idea. We've an old box of garden games somewhere.
What are garden games? I don't know.
Here we are.
Juggling sticks. Watch me juggle. Oh.
Oh, they're not for juggling, Susie. They're skittles. We set the skittles up here, then we have to stand over here and try and knock the skittles over by rolling this heavy ball.
Me first. Hooray!
Peppa has knocked over 2 skittles.
My turn. It's very hard, Susie. You probably won't be able to do it.
Susie has knocked over all the Skittles.
Hooray!
Oh, well done.
Now it's George's turn.
Because George is little, he can stand a bit closer.
Oh. George is too little to play Skittles.
George doesn't like being the littlest one.
Let's play bat and ball. Peppa can throw the ball and George has to bat it. But if anyone catches the ball, George is out.
OK.
Caught it!
George is out. George is a bit too little even for bat and ball.
You just need a bit more practice, George. Watch me.
Wow!
Oops. I'll just get the ball back. Hello, Mummy Pig. Can we have our ball back, please?
Yes, but please play more carefully in future.
Yes, Mummy Pig. Sorry, Mummy Pig.
Here is Danny Dog.
What are you doing?
We're playing bat and ball.
My daddy is very good at it.
He batted the ball all the way into the house.
Wow, can I play bat and ball too?
Maybe it's time for a different garden game.
Like what?
Limbo!
What's limbo when it's at home?
I'll show you.
I know. You jump over it. It's much too high to jump over.
Ho, ho! We go under the limbo pole and we need music to do it.
Daddy Pig is very good at limbo.
Wow!
Ah, but now we'll put the pole a bit lower. OK. Oh,
Daddy, your tummy is too big to go under the pole.
my tummy is not too big. I just can't bend like I used to.
My turn. And me.
Well done, everyone. Now we'll put the pole even lower.
Ooh. Easy, Daddy. It's impossible. Nobody can go under that. Wow! George can do it! Hooray! George is the best at limbo dancing because he is little.
George likes playing garden games. Everyone likes playing garden games.
Mr. Bull in a china shop.
Peppa and her family are going for a drive.
I love our car.
Ho, ho! And our car loves us too, don't you?
Stop! It is Mr. Bull and his friends.
Digger, digger.
George likes diggers.
Hello, Mr. Bull. What's up?
We're digging up the road.
Will it take long?
It will take as long as it takes. Lads, let's smash up this old pipe.
Mr. Bull is good at smashing things.
Wow.
Tea break!
Oh dear, now we'll have to wait even longer.
Why don't you join us, Mummy Pig? Plenty of tea to go around.
That sounds lovely. Thank you, Mr. Bull.
That's a nice teapot, Mr. Bull.
Yes, Peppa. It's made of delicate china.
Mr. Bull likes delicate china.
You have to be very, very careful with china.
Why?
Because china can break very easily. That's why I always...
Oh dear, Mr. Bull has smashed the teapot to pieces.
Oh, no.
I put it down too hard. I don't know my own strength.
Maybe we can fix it, boss. I've got cement.
I've got a rivet gun. It's not gonna work, lads.
I know. Miss Rabbit has a china shop.
She could mend it.
Good idea, Mummy Pig. We'll go right now.
Can I come too?
We'll all go.
Mr. Bull is going to the china shop. This is Miss Rabbit's china shop.
Here we are.
Hello, can I help you?
Moo.
A bull in a china shop!
Hello, Miss Rabbit. I have broken my china teapot.
Oh dear.
Can you fix it?
Let's have a look. That's very broken.
I smashed it to bits.
Yes, but I think I can fix it.
Oh, goody. Can we help?
Of course, Peppa.
Oh, these two pieces fit together.
Fixing the teapot is a bit like doing a jigsaw puzzle.
Well done, Peppa. I'll glue those bits together.
George has also found two pieces that fit.
Well done, George. Nearly finished. That's the lid. There's just this funny shaped bit left. Where does that go?
That's the teapot's handle, Miss Rabbit.
Oh, so it is. I don't know much about china teapots.
It's as good as new.
Be careful not to smash it again.
Oh, I am very good at smashing things. Oh!
Well done, Peppa.
Thank you for mending my teapot, Miss Rabbit.
No trouble, Mr. Bull. Phew.
Look, boss, a pothole. There is a small hole in the road. And it's right outside Miss Rabbit's shop.
What do you think, lads? Can we have a hole outside Miss Rabbit's shop?
No!
You fix my teapot, I'll fix your road.
It's not my road.
Mr. Bull, how are you going to mend the hole?
We'll dig up the road!
Mr. Bull is digging up the road. Mr. Bull likes digging up the road. Everybody likes digging up the road.
George's racing car.
It is a lovely sunny day at Granny and Grandpa Pig's house. Peppa, George, Daddy and Grandpa are inside watching racing cars on television.
Come on, car number 2.
It's neck and neck coming up to the finish.
What a lot of noise!
This is so exciting. Car number 2 is a must.
Ah!
That's better.
The race was almost finished. Switch it back on.
Wow, that was an exciting end to a race. I'm so glad I didn't miss the finish.
See, it's finished. It's such a lovely day. You should all go outside and play.
Yes, Granny Pig.
So, what are we going to play?
George wants to play racing cars.
I know. Let's build George a racing car.
Can you really make a racing car, Daddy?
No, but Grandpa Pig can.
What? OK. I'll make a racing car for George.
This is Grandpa Pig's shed, where he makes things.
What have we got here? Ah, an old pram.
No, George isn't a baby, Grandpa.
We only need the pram's wheels, Peppa.
Ooh.
This bit can be the bonnet.
And this can be the seat.
What's your favourite number, George?
George's favourite number is 2.
Oh, this racing car will be super fast.
Away! Don't make it go too fast, Grandpa. George is only little.
Don't worry, Peppa. This will be a pedal car, not a motor car.
Ah!
Next, we need a steering wheel. Last of all, you need racing goggles and a hat.
It's George's racing car!
Here are Danny Dog, Zoe Zebra and Pedro Pony.
Hello, everyone. Look at George's racing car. Wow!
I'll race you.
And me.
And me.
I want to race too. Where's your racing car, Peppa? I don't have a racing car.
Don't worry, Peppa. You can be the chief mechanic.
What does that do?
You fix George's car if it goes wrong.
Oh, goody. I hope it goes wrong a lot.
Let's start the race.
3 times round the garden.
Ready, steady, go!
And they're off.
Come
on,
George!
That's the end of lap 1 and George is in the lead.
What's all this noise out here? I'm trying to watch television.
We're having a race, Granny.
That's the end of lap 2 and George is still in the lead. Oh dear, a wheel has come off George's car.
Where's the chief mechanic?
Here I am.
What do we do?
Put the wheel back on.
OK, Chief Mechanic.
Go, George, go!
Oh dear, George is now at the back of the race.
Pedal faster, George!
Come on, George!
Come on, George!
George is the winner! Hooray!
Well done, George. You're the best racing driver in the whole world.
And you've got the best Chief Mechanic in the whole world, too.
Yes, that's me. The rainy day game.
It is raining. Peppa and George have to stay inside.
I don't like rainy days.
I like rainy days because they make muddy puddles to jump in.
Can we jump in muddy puddles now?
Peppa, we need to wait until it stopped raining.
When will it stop?
Let's listen to the weather forecast.
This is the weather forecast. It will rain all day.
Oh.
I know. We can play the rainy day game.
What's the rainy day game?
I'll show you. If I take this rubber duck and hide it where you can see it, do you think you could find it?
Daddy, if we can see it, you haven't hidden it.
Watch this. I will put the duck here. Now, you tell me where it is.
There.
Exactly.
It's too easy, Daddy.
It won't always be so easy, Peppa.
Who wants to go first?
Because it's an easy game, George can go first.
OK, you all wait here.
Daddy Pig is putting the rubber duck somewhere for George to find.
The duck is somewhere in your bedroom.
George is looking for the rubber duck. But it is quite difficult to find.
Oh.
George, you can see it. Just look with your eyes.
George is using his eyes to look for the rubber duck.
You're getting warmer. Colder. Warm again.
George has found the rubber duck.
Hooray!
I saw it straight away. This game is too easy.
OK, Peppa's turn. I will do the hiding this time.
Mummy Pig is going to put the rubber duck somewhere for Peppa to find.
I will see it straight away.
Ready? The rubber duck is somewhere in the kitchen.
I've come to find you, Rubber Ducky. I know where you are. You're in the sink. Oh.
The rubber duck is not in the sink.
I know. You're hiding under the table.
The rubber duck is not under the table.
Give me a clue, please.
It's sitting with something else that's yellow.
Something yellow that lives in the kitchen. Bananas! There you are.
Peppa has found the rubber duck. It was in the fruit bowl.
Hooray!
Well done!
I want to play the rainy day game again.
OK, this time you can both look for the duck.
Daddy Pig is putting the rubber duck somewhere for Peppa and George to find.
Ready? I'm in the sitting room.
Is it on the sofa? No. Is it on the television? No. It's not anywhere.
Would you like a clue? It's sitting on something very big and very wise.
And very handsome.
Daddy! It's on your head. That's the best hiding place ever.
Oh, the rain has stopped.
Why don't we play outside?
But I want to play the rainy day game again.
I think you might like this outside rainy day game even better.
What is this game? Give me a clue.
We need to find a muddy puddle.
I found it. Is that the game?
This game is not just about the finding, Peppa. What do you do with a muddy puddle?
Jump up and down. Jumping up and down in muddy puddles. I like rainy day games, especially the one when you jump up and down in muddy puddles. Night animals.
Peppa and George are having a sleepover at Granny and Grandpa Pig's house.
Grandpa, where are you going? It's bedtime.
Don't worry, Peppa. I'm just going into the garden to collect slugs and snails.
Why?
Grandpa doesn't like slugs and snails because they eat his vegetables.
And the best time to find them is at night with this torch.
Can George and me come too? Please?
OK, just this once.
Put your coats and boots on.
Peppa and George are wearing their coats and boots over their pyjamas.
You carry the bucket, Peppa, and I'll hold the torch.
Don't stay out too late, Grandpa Pig.
OK, Granny Pig. We'll put all the slugs and snails in the bucket. Ah, one little snail.
2 little snails. And a slug. Slugs are yucky.
Here are Grandpa Pig's chickens. Sarah, Jemima, Vanessa and Neville.
Hello, chickens.
I need to put the chickens to bed. Night-night, chickens.
Night-night, chickens. Night-night. Why aren't the slugs and snails in bed, Grandpa?
Because they're up all night eating my vegetables. Some animals eat in the daytime, like my chickens, and some animals eat at night, like, Mr. Fox.
Hello, Grandpa Pig. Putting your chickens to bed, are you?
Oh, yes. Nice and cosy in the hen house.
Jolly good. Well, I'll be on my way. Good night.
Good night. Now, as I was saying, some animals eat at night, like, hello.
Grandpa, there's a little animal in your bucket.
Ha ha! Yes, it's a hedgehog. They like to eat slugs and snails.
Hello, hedgehog. Oh, he's rolled into a ball.
Yes, Peppa. He is very shy.
Come out, Mr. Hedgehog. Don't be scared.
I like hedgehogs. They are very good at keeping slugs and snails off my lovely lettuce.
Bye-bye, hedgehog. Bye-bye. Are there any more night animals, Grandpa?
Yes, there are moths.
Ooh, they look like butterflies.
Butterflies that come out at night. They like the torchlight. When it goes off, they leave. When the light goes on, they come back.
Can I try?
OK.
Bye-bye, moths. Hello, moths. Bye-bye, moths.
And if we leave the torch off, we can see another very tiny night animal.
Where?
Look up at the sky.
Is it a shooting star?
No, that is a firefly.
Is it on fire?
Oh, no, Peppa. It has a tummy that glows.
Wow! Are there any big night animals in your garden, Grandpa?
No. Oh, what's that?
It's a big night animal.
Oh, it's Granny Pig.
There you are.
Granny, we've been saying hello to all the night animals.
Lovely. But now it's time to say good night to them.
Good night, night animals.
And it's well past bedtime for you little piggies.
Yes, Granny Pig.
Good night, little ones.
Good night, Granny. Good night, Grandpa. Night, night.